Hello everyone, and welcome to Victory Education Lounge. If you're passionate about the intersection of technology and healthcare, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of a crucial topic: ethical and privacy considerations in an AI-driven healthcare system. We'll explore the implications of AI in healthcare, the ethical quandaries it poses, and the privacy concerns that emerge with its integration. This discussion is vital for our evolving healthcare landscape, so without further ado, let's get started. Before we proceed, here's a quick disclaimer. This video is purely for educational and entertainment purposes. It's not intended to replace professional medical or career advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with licensed professionals or qualified healthcare providers for personalized advice on medical matters. The information we present is in good faith, but we can't guarantee its complete accuracy or reliability. So we encourage you, our viewers, to use your discretion while consuming this content. The information in this video is presented in good faith, but we make no representation or warranty of any kind, express or implied, regarding its accuracy. Viewer discretion is advised. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing healthcare, offering unprecedented opportunities for diagnosis, treatment, and patient care. As we move into a new era of medicine, we're seeing AI systems being integrated into every facet of healthcare. From machine learning algorithms that can predict disease onset, to robotic surgery, and even AI-powered telemedicine platforms, the applications are vast and transformative. But with every giant leap forward, there are challenges to navigate. As AI becomes more embedded in healthcare, we're seeing the emergence of ethical and privacy issues that demand our attention. It's crucial that we understand what these issues are and why they matter. So, let's take a closer look. Ethically, there are concerns about how AI systems make decisions. These systems are trained on vast amounts of data, and there's a risk that biases in this data could influence the decisions they make. This raises questions about fairness and accountability. There's also the question of transparency. How can we ensure that the inner workings of these complex AI systems are understandable to healthcare professionals and patients alike? Without transparency, it's difficult to build trust, and trust is a cornerstone of healthcare. On the privacy front, AI systems often rely on large datasets containing sensitive patient information. There are concerns about how this data is stored, who has access to it, and what it's being used for. Protecting patient privacy is paramount, and there's a real need to ensure robust safeguards are in place. We also need to consider the broader implications for the healthcare industry. As AI continues to evolve, it's reshaping the roles of healthcare professionals and redefining patient care. It's pushing the boundaries of what's possible in medicine, but it's also forcing us to confront complex ethical and privacy dilemmas. We'll explore what this means for patients, healthcare providers, and the industry. We'll delve into these issues in more depth in the coming scenes, shedding light on the ethical and privacy considerations that are shaping the future of AI in healthcare. Stay tuned as we navigate this fascinating landscape together. First, let's discuss the ethical aspects. The fusion of healthcare and technology, particularly artificial intelligence, is not without its ethical dilemmas. As AI gains traction in the healthcare sector, it brings with it a host of questions surrounding fairness, accountability, and transparency. Fairness, in the context of AI, pertains to the algorithm's impartiality. It's crucial to ensure that AI systems are free from biases, especially when dealing with patient data and healthcare outcomes. Bias in AI can inadvertently lead to discrepancies in patient treatment, adding an unjust slant to healthcare provision. Accountability is another crucial ethical consideration. What happens when an AI system makes an error? Who should be held accountable? Is it the AI developers, the healthcare professionals who rely on it, or the system itself? The lines of responsibility become blurred in the world of AI, and this lack of clear accountability can potentially lead to misuse and mistrust. Lastly, let's talk about transparency. With AI systems often being described as black boxes due to their complex and opaque decision-making processes, there's a growing demand for transparency. Patients and healthcare providers have a right to understand how AI tools make their decisions, especially when these decisions have a direct impact on patient care and outcomes. These ethical considerations are not mere theoretical concerns. They have practical implications that affect the trust and acceptance of AI in healthcare. They demand attention and thoughtful deliberation from all stakeholders involved, from AI developers and healthcare providers to policymakers and patients themselves. If not addressed, These ethical issues can undermine the potential benefits of AI in healthcare, creating barriers to its adoption and ultimately hindering progress. Therefore, it's vital to navigate these ethical waters with care, ensuring that AI serves its purpose of enhancing healthcare without compromising on ethical standards. These are critical questions that need addressing. As we move forward in the rapidly evolving landscape of AI in healthcare, it's essential to keep these ethical considerations at the forefront of the conversation. Privacy is another major concern. It's a phrase that resonates in our digital age, where data is the new oil, and its misuse can lead to serious repercussions. In the world of AI-driven healthcare, this concern is even more pronounced. Healthcare data is incredibly sensitive. It's not just about your name, age, or address. It's about your medical history, your genetic information, your lifestyle habits. It's data that paints a comprehensive picture of you as an individual, your vulnerabilities, your strengths, your potential health risks. Now imagine this data in the hands of AI systems. These systems are designed to analyze and interpret this information, to learn from it, to make predictions and recommendations. It's an incredibly powerful tool, but it's also a potential Pandora's box. The risks are multifold. There's the risk of data breaches where malicious entities gain unauthorized access to this sensitive information. There's the risk of misuse where data is used for purposes other than intended, perhaps for targeted advertising or insurance profiling. There's also the risk of unintended bias where AI systems might make decisions based on discriminatory patterns in the data. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are measures being taken to protect patient privacy. Data anonymization techniques are used to remove personally identifiable information. Encryption methods are used to secure data during transmission and storage. Consent mechanisms are implemented to ensure patients have control over how their data is used. And regulatory frameworks are being developed to enforce these protections and penalize violations. Yet these measures are not foolproof. They come with their own challenges and limitations. Anonymization can be reversed. Encryption can be broken. Consent can be uninformed. Regulations can be outpaced by technological advancements. So it's a complex landscape, one that requires constant vigilance, proactive measures, and a patient-centric approach. We need to strike a balance between leveraging the benefits of AI and respecting the privacy rights of individuals. It's a balance that's not easy to achieve, but it's a pursuit that's absolutely necessary. We'll examine these issues closely. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll uncover more about the intricacies of privacy in an AI-driven healthcare system and how we can navigate this landscape responsibly and ethically. Alongside privacy, there's the issue of data security. Now, when we talk about data security in the realm of AI-driven healthcare, we're referring to the protection of sensitive health information from unauthorized access, alteration, disclosure, or destruction. It's an essential aspect of maintaining trust in these systems, and it's a concern that is increasingly prominent as we continue to digitize and share medical data. Here we need to consider potential vulnerabilities. Cyber threats are evolving, becoming smarter and more sophisticated. We've seen instances of ransomware attacks on hospitals, phishing scams targeting healthcare professionals, and data breaches exposing sensitive patient information. And these threats can have severe consequences, from financial loss and reputational damage to potential harm to patients' health. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is that there are strategies being employed to safeguard against these data breaches. We're seeing a multi-layered approach to data security in the healthcare sector. This includes encryption of data, both at rest and in transit, to prevent unauthorized access. It involves setting up firewalls and other security measures to protect against malware and other cyber threats. Furthermore, there's an increased emphasis on education and training. Healthcare professionals are being trained to recognize and respond to cyber threats to ensure they're not the weakest link in the security chain. And there's a push for more stringent regulations and standards to hold organizations accountable for data security. Additionally, AI itself can be part of the solution. Advanced algorithms can detect abnormal behavior or suspicious activity, providing an early warning system for potential threats. And machine learning can help us understand and predict where vulnerabilities might arise, helping us to stay one step ahead of the cyber criminals. But it's a continuous battle. As technology evolves, so do the threats. And so, our approach to data security needs to be dynamic, proactive, and adaptable. We'll look at these potential risks and security strategies. It's a complex but crucial area, and one that we need to get right to ensure the safe, ethical, and effective use of AI in healthcare. Balancing innovation with ethical considerations is a delicate act. As we surge forward in the realm of AI-driven healthcare, we're faced with a challenging conundrum. How can we foster and champion technological advancement while ensuring that we uphold the highest ethical standards? It's like walking a tightrope, where a misstep in either direction could lead to a fall. The answer to this conundrum lies in the careful implementation of regulations and guidelines. These are two critical tools that can help us navigate this tightrope successfully. Let's break down how they do so. Regulations serve as the guardrails on our path. They provide clearly defined boundaries within which innovation must occur. By setting these boundaries, we're ensuring that technological advancement does not compromise ethical principles. Regulations can address a myriad of concerns, from data privacy and security to fairness and accountability. But it's important to remember that they are not static. As technology evolves, so too must our regulations. Guidelines, on the other hand, serve as our compass. They guide us in the right direction, ensuring that our steps towards innovation align with our ethical commitments. Unlike regulations, guidelines are not legally binding. They are recommendations, best practices that help us make ethically sound decisions in the gray areas where regulations may not reach. But crafting effective regulations and guidelines is not a one-and-done process. It requires continuous dialogue and collaboration among stakeholders, including healthcare professionals, technologists, policymakers, and even patients. This dialogue ensures that our approach to AI in healthcare is not only innovative, but also ethically sound and patient-centric. Ultimately, the balance between innovation and ethics in AI-driven healthcare is a dynamic and complex process. It's a journey, not a destination. But with the right regulations and guidelines in place, it's a journey we're well-equipped to navigate. As we move forward, let's remember that innovation and ethics are not mutually exclusive. They are two sides of the same coin, and together, they can lead to a future where AI-driven healthcare is both groundbreaking and ethically responsible. We'll discuss the role of regulations and guidelines in this balancing act. What does the future hold for AI in healthcare, considering these ethical and privacy challenges? As we venture further into this new frontier, it's clear that the landscape of AI-driven healthcare is poised for significant change. The industry, keenly aware of the ethical and privacy considerations, is already beginning to shape its future based on these concerns. One upcoming trend is the development of AI systems that are designed with ethical considerations and privacy at their core. Instead of being an afterthought, these aspects are becoming integral to the design process. This shift in focus is leading to the creation of AI solutions that are not only smarter and more efficient, but also more equitable, accountable, and respectful of privacy. We're also likely to see an evolution in regulatory frameworks. As AI's role in healthcare continues to expand, so too will the need for comprehensive regulations that address these ethical and privacy concerns. This might involve developing new policies, updating existing ones, or even establishing dedicated regulatory bodies. Moreover, the future landscape of AI in healthcare may be characterized by greater transparency. As we've discussed, the black box nature of some AI systems can be a source of ethical issues. To address this, efforts are being made to develop explainable AI models. These models aim to make the decision-making processes of AI more understandable and thus more accountable. In terms of privacy, the trend is towards more robust data protection measures. This might include advanced encryption techniques, stricter access controls, and the anonymization of patient data. Furthermore, the use of federated learning, a method where AI models are trained on decentralized data, could also help mitigate privacy concerns. The future may also see the rise of patient-centric AI. This means AI systems that are designed to empower patients, giving them more control over their healthcare data and decisions. Such systems could help balance the power dynamics in AI-driven healthcare, addressing ethical concerns around autonomy and consent. In conclusion, while the future of AI in healthcare presents challenges, it also offers hope. The industry is evolving, and with that evolution comes the potential for AI to be used in ways that are ethically sound and respectful of privacy. We'll explore these future trends and potential solutions. Your voice matters in this conversation. Whether you're a healthcare professional navigating the complex landscape of AI-driven systems, a patient whose data is at the forefront of these technologies, or simply an enthusiast intrigued by the intersection of healthcare and artificial intelligence, your input is vital. This is largely because the development and use of AI in healthcare is not an isolated process. It's a collective effort, shaped by a multitude of perspectives and experiences. You see, your insights as a healthcare professional can help address the practical challenges of integrating AI into daily routines, ensuring that these systems are truly beneficial to patient care. As a patient, your concerns and expectations surrounding privacy and data security can guide the development of robust safeguards. And as an enthusiast, your curiosity and critical thinking can encourage ongoing dialogue about ethical considerations and the balance of innovation and ethics. Remember, every action, every question, every conversation you engage in can impact the trajectory of AI in healthcare. It could be as simple as sparking a discussion at your workplace, raising a question during a consultation, or even engaging in online forums and debates. Never underestimate the power of your voice. It can influence policies, inspire innovations, and most importantly, ensure that the healthcare of tomorrow is shaped by the needs and values of those it serves. We'll discuss how you can be a part of this important dialogue. Thank you for joining us at Victory Education Lounge for this enlightening discussion. We've delved into the rise of AI in healthcare, the ethical considerations, privacy concerns, data security, and the delicate balance between innovation and ethics. The future landscape of AI in healthcare is shaped by our informed, ethical, and privacy-conscious approaches. It's crucial to keep this dialogue open and active. Like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and informed.